Hello and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Lithuania lifts COVID-19 restrictions for visitors from EU, US. From February 15, all visitors from EU, EEA and some of the non-EU countries, Israel, the USA, the UAE, New Zealand, Georgia, Taiwan, Ukraine, will no longer be required to provide a vaccine certificate, documentation of recovery, or a negative COVID-19 test when entering Lithuania. Lithuania has lifted its COVID-19 restrictions for all EU, EEA countries and continues to ease them for other countries. From February 15, all visitors from EU, EEA and some of the non-EU countries, Israel, the USA, the UAE, New Zealand, Georgia, Taiwan, Ukraine, will no longer be required to provide a vaccine certificate, documentation of recovery, or a negative COVID-19 test when entering Lithuania. Starting from March 31, visitors from other countries will be still required to present a vaccination certificate, documentation of recovery, or a negative COVID-19 test. However, they will not need to undergo additional testing or self-isolate. Furthermore, those immunized by Nuvaxovid, Novavax, and Covishield (AstraZeneca) vaccines can already enter the country. This decision taken by the Lithuanian government follows the recommendations of the World Health Organization (WHO) to lift or ease travel restrictions, as prolonged strict COVID-19 measures can potentially cause economic and social harm. After implementing these changes, Lithuania remains one of the most open European countries regarding international travel. Lithuania is one of the first countries in the region to quickly and flexibly respond to the changing nature of the virus. The lifted restrictions send a positive message to the entire Lithuanian tourism sector, which has been affected by the pandemic, said Aušrinė Armonaitė, Lithuania's Minister of the Economy and Innovation. Previous restrictions would no longer serve the same purpose and would only have a negative impact on the economy, seeing that the current strain of virus is considered milder. This is also good news for tourists and Lithuanians living abroad, since both groups will now find it easier to come to Lithuania. Before the pandemic, almost 2 million tourists visited the country in 2019. With over €977.8 million spent by visitors that year, tourism became a significant part of the country's economy. It is expected that the lifted restrictions will drive the country's tourism businesses towards a faster recovery, as entering Lithuania from EU, EEA countries now will be no different from the regulations valid in the pre-pandemic period. Most tourist attractions are now open in Lithuania and allow visitors to explore the country with minimal safety limitations, such as wearing medical masks in public indoor spaces and FFP2 grade respirators during indoor events.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group. Or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.